Now we'll see the third bounded media, and it is the fiber optic cable. You can see the diagram on the board. This is for fiber optic cable. Now we have two different drawbacks for coaxial cable and twisted pair cable. So that is limited information carrying capacity due to the limited bandwidth, and second, external noise interference resulting the poor quality communication. Means coaxial cable and twisted pair cable, it having the limited bandwidth, so we can give limited information due to the limited bandwidth, and it produces the different noise interference which having the poor quality communication. So to overcome these two drawbacks, we have the fiber optic cable that you can see. It is the structure of fiber optic cable. It consists of fiber core, cladding and jacket. So this, by using fiber optic cable, we have a lot of advantages. So the first advantage is that fiber optic cables can carry the much information at a time, and its data transfer rate is 100 megabits per second to 2 gigabytes. Now second, fiber optic cables are very small in size, so that so many cables that are crowded to carry the more information. Third one, in fiber optic, the transmitter and receivers are very simple and provide maximum bandwidth. As compared to copper cable, fiber optic cables are very strong, flexible. And the last one, fiber optic cables can be used effectively for variety of communication system. So these are the different advantages of fiber optic cable. Now we'll see what is the construction of fiber optic cable. So you can note down the question. Write a short note on fiber optic cable. Write a short note on fiber optic cable. So the first point, the light wave can be efficiently conducted through transparent glass. Fiber cables known as fiber optic cables. The light wave can be efficiently conducted through transparent glass fiber cables known as optic fiber cables. So we can see that in case of the fiber optic cables, light waves can be passed through a cable, through a glass. So the light wave can be moved fastly in case of the fiber optic cable. So second, the center conductor of this cable is a fiber that consists of highly refined glass or plastic. You can see the center cable, it is of fiber, so it consists of glass and plastic. Third, it is designed to transmit light signals with little loss. Next, the fiber is coated with cladding. The fiber is coated with cladding or gel that reflects the signal back into the fiber to reduce signal loss. A plastic sheet protects the fiber from damage. A plastic sheet protects the fiber from damage. You can draw the diagram and write down the next point. These cables can carry much information at a time. So these are the points that should be covered in a fiber optic cable. Now these were the three bounded medias that we have seen: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and the last one, it was fiber optic cable. It was the bounded media. Now we are going to see now unbounded media, that is unbounded or the wireless media. Now in case of the unbounded media, we have the packet radio, microwave and satellite. So the first of all, we will see the advantages of unbounded media. You have the different advantages. So the first advantage, it is high data rates by using large bandwidth, which can be give transmission speed around 24 kbps. Means unbounded media having the high data transmission rate. Then we can use this media of communication in rural and hilly area. So you can see that where we cannot use the wires, there we can use the unbounded media, such as your rural and hilly areas. And bandwidth for digital data, it is 1 to 10 Mbps. It is the highest data transmission rate in case of the wireless media. So thus it having the advantages, it also having the disadvantages also. So VHF waves, that is called as a very high frequency waves, that can be corrupted by the atmospheric noise and error which may be introduced in data and affected by EMI. So when we are sending the data, so we need the high frequency rates. So that the very high frequency data, it can be corrupted by with the effect of atmospheric noise, and it can produce it can introduce the EMI, that is the electromagnetic interference. Second disadvantage, this data having the lack of security because of the radio waves and received by anyone. So though it is a wireless media, so the frequency, it goes anywhere and any other data transmission station can transmit this kind of data. So it having the lack of security. The installation cost is very high and installation is complex. And the last one, attenuation is very high and it is minimized by using the repeaters. So you can see there are the advantages in wireless media, or we can say the unbounded media, as well as it having the disadvantages. So the first unbounded media that we are going to see, it is nothing but the packet radio. Now you can see on the board, it is a packet radio. So the first, it is a terminal, then two packet radios, these are present here. Means the first end, it is the terminal, and another end, it is the computer, that is a receiving data and it is transmitting the data. Now in case of the packet radio, we can see, you can note down the things, whatever that I am telling you, you just note down the things, and you can see the diagram also, it is present in the textbook also. So the points that I am giving you, number one, it is combined packet radio, it is combined packet radio having both transmitter, it is transmitter, and computer, transmitter and receiver with different frequencies. Second, It is attached to each terminal of a computer. It is attached to the each terminal and computer. Third point, the information enter on a terminal is transmitted using packet radio and received by computer. The information is processed and result is again transmitted back to the terminal by the computer. So this is the first unbounded media. Now rest of the bounded media we will see, that is microwave media and satellite.